Alright, it's 3 minutes. Chị Ngọc Ánh có ở đây không chị Hằng? I think she's not here. She's very active with SAA job.
Yes, but today I think that she is away.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's the holidays in Vietnam now, so people travel. Yeah.
Holiday. You guys have Labor Day over there right now too?
Yeah. So starting from yesterday, and it's gonna last for 4 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yeah, and
Independent
our
Day.
president didn't allow us to take a day off. So we still have a meeting today.
Ủa,
Yeah,
chị đứng
yesterday
đó,
some
chị
of my
đứng qua
students
chị đứng
asked me
pan
to,
à.
yeah.
Hello, our
Yesterday some of my students,
president.
please.
Hi Annie. I
Hi,
can see that
Annie.
you look tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Bing.
Alright, let me prepare because I don't know. I'm suddenly on my speaker one kind of wow. All right, just prepare my screen.
Is there an agenda attached? Anyone share the chat?
Sure. So I will send to the chat our
Awesome.
agenda for today.
So Mr. Tran is going to speak, right? So would you please
Yeah.
change your name? You see that I changed my name to speaker one.
Okay.
So we help the Toastmaster today to recognize all the role player.
Got it. So who am I?
Yes.
I'm speaker 2 or speaker
Yes,
3?
you're gonna be speaker number 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Tuha. Right, Tuha, right? Listener? All right, I met Tuha at BLT. BLT. She evaluate me.
She will ask
I
you.
like to invite her here, yes. Học tiếng Việt chị ạ, tiếng Việt tôi còn kém lắm.
I love the way you look too. Every time I see you wear vest, I know that you are going to give the speech.
I learned from Hiếu Phùng because he learned that because he has a status in the Toastmaster organizations. He told me that wear a suit. Right? You don't wear the suit this morning. All right, it's about time. Welcome, Madam Sergeant at Army is not here this morning, so I love to play Sergeant. Who want to play Sergeant at Arm? Sergeant is a component of the Toastmaster Club. So let me play Sergeant at Arm because let people know what ETTC is all about. We are here to give you a platform for you to speak and practice for speaking English. We love to have you. We love to share the passion with you. And we love to motivate you to become a future leader of the country. That's what we are. Give you the passion, give you the motivations, give you the training so you can lead others. With that, I would like to invite our president, Chị Binh Phan, to open the meeting.
Thank you very much, our former SAA, for introducing me. Yes. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and our distinguished guests. Welcome to today's special meeting of ETTC Toastmasters Club. Our theme for this Sunday is marathon speech. So, just like running a marathon, public speaking is not just a sprint. It is a long journey of persistence, practice, and growth. A marathon runner does not succeed overnight. They train day by day, step by step, until they reach the finish line. So in the same way as speakers, we keep showing up. We improve little by little until we become stronger, more confident, and more authentic communicators. And today, our meeting is a celebration of that spirit. You will hear powerful speeches that reflect dedication and passion, just like a marathon race. So let's cheer for our speakers as they run their own races today and crossing their milestones in their Toastmasters journey. Yes. So thank you and let's enjoy the run. So back to our TOD, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alice. Welcome our Toastmaster of the day.
Good morning. Good morning, TM and guests. Welcome to our meeting. To ensure we run the meeting smoothly, it's time for me to introduce all the role takers who will be guiding the meeting and providing valuable information. Yes, our first role is the grammarians. As you know, the grammarians plays a crucial part in our meeting by helping us improve our language skills and enrich our vocabulary. Please join me in welcoming grammarian TM Hinvor.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is TM Hinvor, and I have the honor of serving as your grammarian today. My responsibilities include introducing the words of the day, listening carefully to everyone's language skills, and providing feedback at the end of the meeting. Throughout the meeting, I will pay close attention to how language is used by our viewers, and I will be noting down memorable phrases, creative expressions, effective vocabulary, and of course, any use of your words of the day. It also provides gentle and constructive feedback on any grammar slips or mispronunciations I notice, or in the spirit of growth. And now I will show you the words of the day. Is peaceful. I spell that Peaceful. It means that freedom from disturbance came without conflict or violence or war. For example, after a long day, I enjoy a peaceful evening with my family. Or we all hope for a peaceful world where people live in harmony. And I encourage all of you to use these words during your speeches or your table topics or evaluations or something like that. And thank you. Back to you, our TOT.
Thank you very much, our grammarian. And next, I would love to introduce the timekeeper to introduce the timing rules. TM Hong Chang.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I'm could be the timer, and my job is time the speaker performance. I will alert a speaker with colorful background. When I alert with the green background, it means you reach the minimum time requirement. When I alert with red background, it means you reach the maximum time. Which means you have only 30 seconds left. And today we have a icebreaker speed, so the performance time is 4 to 6 minutes. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Timer Hong Chang. I'm sorry, my voice got loose today. I would like to interview our counter, TM Ngọc Anh, to introduce her role. You can see. Sorry, TM Ngọc Anh. I cannot see her here. So no Ngọc Anh here. So everyone, can you see TM Ngọc Anh? So,
Maybe she's joined late. So can you move to another row?
yeah, okay. So now I would love to introduce the speaker one. TM Kim Phạm. And before he get to the stage, I'd love to invite the evaluator. Evaluator, where is she? Just a moment. I would love to invite TM Thăng Nguyễn, introduce the speaker one, TM Kim Phạm.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm so honored to be the evaluator for chú Kim Phạm. It's going to be a lot of pressure, but I'll do my best to try and look at the positive sides and also the things that you can improve in this speech. For those of us who did not know about your project, today's your speech is going to be for you to apply your leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. And the purpose of today's speech is for the member to introduce his or her plan and also the vision. With that all said, I'm very excited to hear what you're going to bring to today's session. Back to you, our Toastmaster birthday.
Okay, so welcome to the stage with the speech title, Becoming a Person in Influence. TM Kim Phạm, Becoming a Person in Influence.
You forgot to turn on your microphone.
You see how nervous I am, right? Forgot to turn on the microphones. Welcome to ETTC this morning. Does become a person of influence sound strange to your ears? Do you know becoming a person of influence provide unlimited potential chance for your life to influence you and other? You influence yourself since the time you wake up in the morning. You just have to figure out what you want to do that day to make you become more successful than yesterday. Personal growth is a part of me too. So, to help you to gain knowledge about personal growth and influence others, I'm going to give you 4 tips you can use for the rest of your life. The first thing is what? Be a model. Be a mirror. All of you here, I see the teachers, the mother, and you have people in your life to influence every day. You want to be a model so your children can look up at you and see, one day I want to be like my mother. If you are teachers, your student will see you because you teach them the good things every day. You want them to follow you. You teach them the nice things. I see Jenny in Facebook telling about her English class, chị Uyên, and who else? I see Thủy Nguyễn also giving other the influence of them so that students become better. Become a person influence so other will follow you and copy you. Don't forget Miss Alice of her Miss Alice place that students can come and learn from her. Be a model. Be a pictures the mirror so other will follow you. The second one I want to give you is the become a motivator. Everybody's like this, the nice thing to say to them. Encourage them. Make them feel special because your value will give them the confidence that they need. Motivate them. Recognize their potential so they know that you are here to them all the times. What else you want to motivate them? You want to ask themselves, you need help? Do you feel that I'm here for you? Ask them the questions. Where do you hurt so we can help them? Where do you feel need help? Then I can lift you. And if you are the person I value, I will serve you. Make them feel that you are a part of the process and make them grow together with you. The next one, the third one is be a mentor because you don't want to keep everything yourself. You want to give them everything you know so they can learn themselves and make sure that they know what they want to do with their life. Give them, mentoring them, give them all the tools that you know, that someday they will walk away and say, thank you for guiding me. I read some of the story that students after they finish school and come out, go to college, they send the letter back to the teacher. Thank you, teachers, for guiding me and give me all the knowledge I can equip myself to become a person today I am. Your influence will go far and far. They will take it and become part of their life. The last one I want to give you is to become a multiplier. You're not going to do everything yourself. You're not going to let your legacy die down and no one knows about you. Become a multiplier so they can carry on your legacy and teach others how good you are to become so they become how good they are. I could come to could be my last speech at ETTC because it's other things I want to do. So I want to give you my congratulations to all of you. Your success is my success. If you concentrate the personal growth in your journey, you will get to where you want to go. Become a high-performing leadership is to help others to succeed. Recognize their potential. Provide guidance for them to go there. They need you. All of one needs you. Do you know that everyone here has the same passions? Everyone here has the same goal. Tell me who you want to be friends with, who you want to be around with. People with the same passions, people has the same motivations to learn from each other. Who knows, at 6 o'clock a.m. in the morning, we're gathering here in a small Zoom window to understand that you are here to help me. You are here to motivate me. You are here to make me become a better person. I wish you well. I wish you all the best of your successful. You teach me to be humble. You teach me to be kind. You teach me about value of you, and I will carry them dearly to the rest of my life. If you are new to the club, ETTC is the best place for you to practice. ETTC is the best place for you to learn from others. Give all you can. Devote your time to help others. That's a part of us. Helping others to succeed. Because others successful, then I become successful. Welcome to ETTC.
Wow, thank you very much for your speech, to Kim. That's also remind me and motivates me a lot in to be a mirror for others. And thank you very much. So next part, we turn to speaker 2. I'd love to introduce TM Minh Hiền with the title, oh sorry, speaker 2, TM Len Cheng. I cannot see his speech title here.
Oh, a few inches.
Sorry?
A few inches.
A few inches. Yes, thank you. So, Miss, I'd love to introduce TM Hang Nguyen to introduce your the speaker 2, please.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, you are so lucky today because today we have our honor to welcome the semi-finalists from Toastmaster International Speech Contest. TM Lantern in the house. I think it is the special gift that TM Lantern gives to all of us on these special holidays. And today we also will find out how a few inches can change our life or differentiate between giving up or breaking through. So please give a warm, big, thunder rounds of applause and welcome TM Lantern to the stage.
Beep, beep. The guy in the back is honking. I pulled forward and took down a concrete wall. That morning in Vietnam, I took down the wall over my heart. Friends, last month, my wife Kelly and I are sitting in a tight hotel parking lot. The guy in the back, he wants to go around us. He keeps on honking. Beep, beep. Okay, I'm moving. I turn the wheel to the right, step on the gas, and the sound of my wallet crying. The honker, gone with the wind. I step out of the car, walk to the back. My wheel just hit the concrete wall. The door dented, the frame fractured, the wheel kissing the corner of the concrete wall, like they're on their first date. I get back in the car. Honey, I just hit the concrete wall, but don't worry, I got this. I'm about to move. A guy in a red shirt is approaching. He walks to the back, check out the accident, comes to me and he says, "Sir, that wheel back there looked pretty bad. Only make small turns, but don't worry, I'll guide you." What? He's helping me? Does he even know me? Now, do you question when a stranger wants to help? Like, what's the catch? In my experience, I got scammed twice. He motions me to move backwards. I hesitate. Kelly says, honey, why are you not moving? Because I don't trust him. Are you serious? Start with trust. Plus, you have a meeting in an hour. Fine. I follow along. I move back, I move forward, I turn left, turn right. Each move, more metal screaming. This guy is conducting a symphony of destruction. I told you, hon, he's up to something. We both get out the car, walk to the back. The wheel now forcefully marries the concrete wall. The car completely stuck. Out of nowhere, two strangers standing next to me. One of the strangers says, whew, the only way to get this car out is lift a few inches. Did he just say lift the car? Who lifts the car? It's gonna break their backs. Honey, these guys are scammers. What's wrong with you? Start with trust. Besides, fine. Without hesitation, all three of them line up behind the rear bumper. Honey, we'll help them lift. Fine. I join in. And at this point, we look like weightlifting losers. Nothing lifted. Then the other stranger says, oh, I have a better idea. Let's put a jack on the left side, then all of us lift on the right side. What? More lifting? I follow along. I open the trunk, remove the jack, place it underneath. Guys, cars up. I join in. The car moves a few inches. The wheel and the wall divorced. Then suddenly, a man in a white shirt approaches. He walks out from the hotel and walks up to the three strangers and starts talking to them. Honey, that's the big boss. He's the one who's going to take my money. He walks towards me, and I was so ready to give him my wallet. He hands me his business card and he says, sir, I'm the hotel manager. Those three gentlemen that just helped you, they work for me. They told me everything about the concrete wall. Don't worry, we're going to pay for that. You have a nice day, sir. They all shook my hand and walked back to the hotel. Kelly looked at me. She says, see, hon, start with trust. I stood there, feeling ashamed. You see, I often thought that when someone helps you, they always want something in return. When these gentlemen offered their help, I became suspicious. I thought, what's the catch? What do they want from me? But they just proved me wrong. Their genuine kindness left me speechless. They did not just move my car for a few inches. They moved my heart for miles. But most importantly, they moved me from suspicion to trust. Friends, someone somewhere out there is stuck. Maybe it's you. Maybe you are wondering if this world still has genuine kindness. So the next time when someone offers you help, break down that wall and just start with trust. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very, very much, TM Len Jem, for your speech and for your message. So please turn to the speaker 3, TM Minh Hiền. Oh. With the speech title, Conflict or Connection, Bridging Generation at Work. Please welcome TM Thuyết Võ to introduce the speaker 3, please.
When you face conflict, how do you resolve it? Today, we will find out the answer from the speech of Toastmaster Minh Hiền, because this speech comes from a project named Understanding Conflict Resolution. The purpose of the project is to help speaker to learn the way to turn the conflict into resolution. And the purpose of the speech is to share the personal experience and of conflict and what the speaker learned from it. So the title of the speech is Conflict or Connection, Bridging Generations at Works. So let's see what Toastmaster Minh Hiền shared to us the way how to solve conflict. Back to the stage with our Toastmaster of the day.
So please welcome TM Minh Hiền on the stage.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster. First, I have the questions for all of you. Have you ever had a conflict with someone? How did you feel? Please type in their experience on chat box. Have you ever had a conflict? How did you feel? Oh, great. Annie. Yeah, angry, sad, tired. Thank you for sharing. I can see that many of you have your own experience. For me, I have also had a quite a unique one. As you know, I'm an operations manager of 2 English Center. Each campus had 7 members, so in total we have 15 people. But you know, only me is a millennial. The other 14 are Gen Z. So you can imagine conflict to happen. And one story taught me a lot about conflict resolution. Tells a little about the teammate. He was born in 1997. He tall, handsome, very smart, confident, a true Gen Z. But working with him is not easy. In our consulting process, we take one small method, at least 30 calls per day. Have you ever done a telesale before? Yeah. For me, besides the qualities of telesale, I also care about the talk time of each call, which should be at least 30 seconds. He completes 30 calls, sometimes more, very easy. But his talk time was often around only 10 seconds, even lower. It's too short to connect with customer. When I did this, he said, Miss Hiền, Is it really necessary? Two questions are enough to see the customer need. It's work for me. Oh my goodness, I was speechless. He also liked to share feedback from other campus and often asked me questions and related to his own KPI. But the more things bothered me were that he always left exactly on time, never doing overtime even when his results were low. So, to be honest, I often felt angry, frustrated, and even thought about suggesting transferring him to another campus. Besides, at that time, my companies were running a big campus called High Performance and Happy Organization. Together with experts, we organized many activities to practice mindfulness. One important practice we focused on was deep listening. Deep listening, what does that mean? It's worth three key points. First, listen and be fully present 100%. Second, listen without judgment. Don't listen just to reply with your own thought, but to truly understand. And if you did to apply this, you can connect first and correct after. I applied this when working with him and other Gen Z members. I listened more deeply to his sharing without interrupting. And I respected his individual and personal style. When it was necessary, I shared my perspective. Instead of saying, "This is what you must do," I explained carefully and from different aspects why it should be done. I also used real case from his customer to lead to analyze and make my point clearly. I shift from controlling to guiding and encouraging. And you can guess the result step by step. Things change. He asked better questions. I welcomed his different idea. And one day he even offered to take extra tasks to help me with operation. When I was able to deep listening to connect with him first, correcting him become truly effective. That's why to me, conflict like a fire. If you and controller is burn, but if understood, it gives a warmth and light. So, fellow Toastmaster, I may be the only millennium in a team of 14 Gen Z, but with deep listening and connection to correct, conflict doesn't break us apart, it brings us closer. So, one day, if you have the conflict with someone, please remember and apply it. Deep listening and connect to correct. Thank you. Back to TOD.
Wow, thank you very much, TM Min Hying, and congratulations for completing your icebreakers. So everyone, please, congratulations to her together.
Sorry, our Toastmaster today, the icebreaker is not Toastmaster Minh here.
Oh, sorry, I had some mistake.
Yeah,
Thank you
the
for
icebreaker is the next speaker.
Okay, thank you. So next one is the speaker 4. Please welcome TM Uyên Nguyễn to introduce the speaker 4, please.
Thank you, the Toastmaster of the day, TM Alice. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, the icebreaker is always a special moment where a new member opens their heart and let us see who they truly are. Today, our newest member, Toastmaster Phương Thảo, takes that brave first step. Her speech is titled Between Cries and Dream, a journey of emotions, challenge, and hopes that have shaped her. Let's give her our warmest support. Please welcome Toastmaster Phương Thảo with her icebreaker speech. Thank you, and back to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
So, TM Hoàng Thảo with the title Between Cries and Dreams. Between Cries and Dreams, Toastmaster Hoàng Thảo.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is my speaker speech. This is a very first speech. So honestly, I don't have anything special to share. So today I'll talk about my daily life and the reason why I'm here today. Thank you, everyone. My name is Thảo, Hoàng Thảo. Yes, not a Phương Thảo. I'm a mom. My baby boy is only 7 months old. And to be honest, I'm not a happy mom. And I think there's so many people believe that when a woman has tried, she should stop working and focus on only her family. There are even a famous song in Vietnam about a mom. They are like in it. Mẹ cũng quên dần quên ước mơ của mẹ là gì. It means the mother forgets her dreams. I hate this lie. I hate it. Why should the mother forget her dreams? So definitely not. That's why after giving birth, I only took 1 month off before trying to return to work. And at that time, but my life didn't go the way I wanted. My boy is such a fussy baby. He cried all day and night. And I had read so many books about parenting. I found some doctor's advice, but I couldn't understand why he cried. At that time, I feel very stressful, very disappointed, because I always feel very confident about myself that I can become a good mom. But at that time, I do nothing. So my mom told me, the reason I feel very stressful is that I always want to do everything. She said, you cannot do both. Take good care of your baby and work at the same time. So the woman who always wants to do everything, that makes her life become harder. So the focus on taking good care of your baby is enough. I don't know, but at that time, I think maybe my mom was right. I could not do both, so I had to choose. Of course, at that time, I choose my son. So I stopped working, I stayed at home, and I gave everything I have for my son. But deep inside, I know there's something is not right. One day, my husband sent me an article. It said, only happy mom can raise happy children. This sentence hit me hard. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I kept asking myself, am I happy? What does happiness mean to me? So I realized My happiness is not choosing either work or family. My happiness is balance, being with my son, but also not forgetting my dreams and myself. So I try again. I reorganized my daily routine and I found that I could have 2 hours per day for myself. That's for me. 2 hours to read, to write, to work and to growth. So the very first thing I do at that time is that I send a message for Miss Annie. I say that I want to join in Toastmaster. I want to become a member of it. So that is the reason why I'm here today. I don't know, but I think people joins in Toastmasters for many reasons. Some wants to become the leaders, some wants to shine the stage, some want to meet successful people. I think so. But for me, the reason I'm joining Toastmaster is very simple. I think Toastmaster now is my opportunity for me to find myself again, to make sure that I'm not a mom who has forgotten my dreams. So when my son grows up, I will tell him about my journey in Toastmaster. I believe that he will be very proud of me. And today, I can sure that my son will be a happy child because he is being raised by a happy mom. It's me. Thank you so much. I'm done.
Thank you, TM Thao Huan. Thank you very much and congratulations to your icebreakers. So this is the right time for me to say congratulations to icebreaker, right? And I'm sure your boy will be happy if you're a happy mom. And again, congratulations to you. Speaker 5, I would love to introduce TM Thuy Nguyen to introduce the speaker 5, please. Is TM Thuy Nguyen there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Can you please introduce the speaker 5?
Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng will introduce.
Oh, sorry, so Miss TM Hiếu Phùng, please welcome you to introduce the speaker 5 for us, please.
All right, thank you, TOD Toastmaster Alice. It is my great honor to evaluate Toastmaster Thuy Nguyen's speech, and this is a very high-level speech. And the speech project name is the Deliver a Social Speech. So it's not just any normal speech, but this speech, you're gonna do it at the social event. And at this time, Toastmaster Thuy Nguyen will make a speech to praise an individual or a group of people that she feel honored to work with. And let's see how she can compliment the people in a very classy manners and honorable and respectful ways. All the best to you, Toastmaster Thuy Nguyen. Please open your mic.
Yeah, before I present this speech, a little bit explain for everyone that today we will join ETTC party. Yes, we will join ETTC party, and I am the director of our company. Good morning, everyone. Welcome everyone to ETTC party today. Hope that we all have memorable moments together. There's a proverb that we all heard. Unity is strength. Today, I would like to share how our sales team has turned their simple word into powerful action. The last quarter, our sales team didn't just hit their target, they expanded them. They brought new clients, expand partnership, and strengthen customer loyalty. However, it's not about individual achievements. It's about how they did it together. Every victory came from sharing contacts, helping each other in hard talk, and celebrating as a team. Let me share a quick story. Last month, one of our salesperson was very close to closing a big deal, but the client had many tough questions and almost said no. Instead of giving up, the whole team started it. One teammate shared useful information. Another joined the meeting to support, and others encouraged from behind. Together, they turned the no into a yes. That deal was not won by one person. It was won by the whole team. Sales is not easy. Many times you hear no before you hear yes. But our sales team never give up. When one person struggles, others support. When one person wins, everyone celebrates. No one is alone. They always act as one team. And that unity turns challenge into opportunities, pressure into performance. And the strength of this unity doesn't just benefit the sales team, it drives the whole company forward. Because of that teamwork, other departments can innovate, deliver, or serve better. The unity creates momentum that we all share. So today, let's applaud the sales team not only for their impressive result, but for reminding all of us about top lectures. Unity is strength. May we all share this lesson into our team, our work. Together, we can get more than we could alone. Please join me in celebrating the sales team, the two examples of strength through unity. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, TM Thủy Nguyễn, for your speech. And the next part, I love to invite TM Binh Phan with the tea break today.
Yes, thank you, our Toastmaster of the day. So before we move to another main part of our meeting, so let's take a few minutes to connect with each other. Since our theme today is marathon speech, I would love to hear your thoughts. So let me connect with our guest first. Hi, hello, can you open your microphone and the camera to have some connection with us? Okay, so I would love to hear from our guest speaker first, Dr. Lan Chen.
All right, thank you very much. I was hoping you're gonna pick on the newer guest, but I guess I'm just as new as everyone else.
Yes.
I am extremely grateful for all of you to have this meeting so early in your time zone. Meanwhile, for me, is 7 p.m. over here is basically time for me to have dinner. But for all of you to meet at such an early time, it's remarkable how you have the discipline to deliver a speech not in your native tongue. It's very difficult, and I commend each and every one of you to be able to have Toastmaster in basically all English, and I'm just honored to be here. And I want to thank Hill for allowing me to come and deliver the speech because I met him last 2 weeks in Philadelphia, and I told him that if I can be invited, that would be such an honor, and to see all of you and this is a lot. I'm looking at my screen right now. I'm seeing a lot of people. We don't even have this many people log on in Zoom, even in America. So what you guys are doing, it's just amazing. And so keep up the good work.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Lantern. Yeah, I hope that if you have time, you may join our meeting regularly. Yes,
So,
just feel free to be our guest. We always welcome new factors, new members, new faces. Thank you very much. And our guest Mia, may you open your microphone to share something? Uh, maybe you're not ready. Okay, so let me have some connection with our guest Ninh Vũ. Yes, I think Dr. Ninh Vũ is a regular guest of our club.
Everyone, and good morning. Have a nice weekend. Yeah, I am your regular guest because it's not the first time I join our meeting, and every time I join our club meeting, I learn a lot from you, and I feel that every you here are so professional. Yes, and I learned a lot from you. I come here to learn the way you organize the meeting, the way or you take your roles, and the way you give the speech. And I'm really surprised and sometimes overwhelmed by your specialty. Yes, and I love ETTC club, and I hope that I will have chance to join your meeting, every meeting. Thank you so much, and back to you.
Yes, thank you, our guest. Maybe you should consider becoming a dual Toastmaster. So you may have speech and you can take roles in our meeting also. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, I hope that I will have that chance. Thank you.
Yeah. So everybody, I would like all of us to have a nice photo together. Yes, before we come into the evaluation part. Okay. So girls, if you want to have some makeup, it's time. Oh, that's what the Kim, you change your clothes. No suits anymore. Yes. Okay, so now I will count from 1 to 3. Yes, just have some smiley face. Yes, or you maybe have some icon if you would like. Okay, so let me count from 1 to 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Tức là tự hằng. Okay, 1, 2, 3 again. Yes. Okay, we're going to have Independence Day, right? Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Yes. So now it's time for me to back to our Toastmaster of the day. We will move to another main part of the meeting. Yes. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, TM Bin Fang. So now let's move on to the evaluation section. The first evaluator will give the feedback on the organization, the content and delivery of the speech. Please welcome Toastmaster Thanh Nguyen.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Alice. Hello, everyone. I'm back, and today I'll be the evaluator for Toastmaster Kim Phạm, right? So the speech that he's just given, if you guys have all been here and listening attentively to what Toastmaster Kim Phạm has presented to us, it has always there's always something, some insights that we could all take away from. And I'll first start with the first thing that he has done well in his speech is that he started off with a good hook. By a good hook, I mean that he triggered a desire to listen to his speech right at the start. Did you notice that when he started off his speech, he said, becoming a person of influence will offer you unlimited opportunities. That immediately captures my attention. I'm curious to know, like, how did that offer us opportunities in terms of what, professional or personal life? And moving on, he clearly gave us the guidance on how one can become a person of influence. But the most important thing is before he moves to each of his points, he points out why it is important to take that technique or becoming a person of influence. And then he guides us on how we can do that through giving specific examples tailored to our club. He gave us a personal example from from his experience here at ETTC. So that's a very personal sharing that I really love. The third thing that he has done well, and this one is something that I think is something that all of us can learn from him, is his ability to connect with the audience. So we all can see that when he, after sharing all of the techniques on how one can become a person of influence, right? He started looking at us in a very serious mode. And he starts speaking to us like we are his friends, and he starts sharing personally and authentically, and I really enjoy that part where he speaks directly to us. There are two things that I believe Toastmaster Kim Phạm could improve in this speech. The first thing is I do know that this speech is made specifically tailored to ETTC, but I wonder what if the audience today is a different group of the audience, right? So then what do we know about you to pay full attention to the speech? So I would think that if you could structure the speech a little bit by putting your personal example, personal experience at ETTC right at the start, then we would know what makes you qualified to give this speech on a very professional topic, how one can become a person of influence. With that, I'll say, thank you so much for giving the speech today, and I look forward to hearing more speech in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Thanh Nguyen, for your insightful feedback. And we truly appreciate your constructive comments and encouragement. So next one, my pleasure to introduce TM Hằng Nguyễn with the evaluator.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day. Beep, beep. Everyone, it's time for evaluations. And thank you so much, our Toastmaster Lanchons, for giving us a few inches inspirational speech today. And as his request, he would like me to evaluate based on the International Speech Ballot. I would like to give you some information about the ballot first before I dig down into the evaluations. So according to Toastmaster International policy, we would for the international speech, the speech would be evaluated in 3 areas. First of all, is about the content, which occupies 50% of the scores of your speech. Next is the delivery for 30% and the language for 20%. Now, first of all, I would like to give you a big compliment on your body language and your voice. Now, I really love the way that you show up in the camera. Like, I'm so eager to see you on the stage because even though that we only connect through the screen, we can see the full energy from you. Okay, that's so good. And throughout your body language and your voice, we truly not just sitting in our house, but actually we're sitting in your car at the back seat, and we can observe the whole story between you, your wife, and the 3 other strangers along way with your stories. So very well done. Now I would like to focus about the content. As you know that about the content, we have the speech development, which means how you turn your ideas into a significant conclusion at the end of your speech. The second thing is about the effectiveness, which means how your speech come across to the audience and can inspire them to take actions. And the last one is about the speech value. So first of all, about the speech development, this is the structure we usually observe in the speech. When you show up with a problem and you're coming up with the resolution at the end of the speech. And there is the, like you, throughout the development, you keep repeating some important phrases so that the audience, we can remember the message. Start with trust and few inches and yeah, just move on. So I really love the way that you develop the speech. I would like to recommend you the speech development is that there's some kinds of, when you pick up the story, try to make sure that the story can relate it to most of the audience, to the impact of the story. So in here we have the story with your car and some strangers coming up and helping you. Some can feel that story, but some never feel that before because we haven't had that kind of experience. And also because the impact of the story about the car accident, you have someone helping you, it isn't big enough for people to feel that kind of message. Yeah, someone can helping you today and tomorrow can move on and you might forget about it. So if you can choose another story that can make a really big impact on that, I think it's gonna have you a lot like to develop your ideas. And also they're gonna, if you can like include more stories into your speech, not just one, because I'm feeling like you're rushing at the end of the speech to come to the conclusion. And also we didn't see the impact on your life after that like accident, and also after the kindness of people. So I think it's gonna help you a lot. The second thing is about the effectiveness and how the speech come across. I think the message really like transparent and also it's easy for people to observe. We notice that some strangers coming up and helping you, and you price the value and also the kindness of people. And this is really good because everyone, after they leave the room, they have the same mindset about the value of kindness in their life. And also it justifies the speech value of you as well when you amplify like why I'm speaking today, because I want everyone to feel the kindness it still exists in our life. Yeah, just a few more touch on the way that just feel more touch on how you feel like, because when you say that it moved our heart for miles, I really want to feel that emotion. Is it that emotion? Because that kinds of emotion that change you forward. And I would really want to see that kinds of emotion in your life. So thank you so much for giving us like international standard speech today. I noted that this speech you have practiced it a lot, and you showing up very professional on the screen, and we hope that to listen to you more in the future. Thank you, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, TM Han Nguyen, for your TOEFL evaluation. And I appreciate your the way you highlight both the content and delivery. So now we hear from our third evaluator, TM Tuyvo. Sorry, TM Tuyvo.
What is one thing you have learned from the speech of Toastmaster Minh Hiền? To me, one thing I have learned from the speech of Toastmaster Minh Hiền is the message that conflict is not always negative. With deep listening, conflict is an opportunity to build connection and to bring people closer together. Before, I'm a person who listens to respond. But after the speech of Toastmaster Minh Hiền, I know that I need to become the person who listens to understand. And deep listening is a key that make this possible. So Toastmaster Minh Hiền asked me to focus to evaluate the content of the speech, not the delivery technique or the structure. So I think Toastmaster Minh Hiền did very well in showing the conflict to us. For example, on the one hand, her style is to focus on the process, focus on the quality and the quantity of the telesale. On the other hand, her Gen Z colleagues focus only on the quantity, not the quality, and he never work overtime to improve the quality of the work. So in the story, we see clearly the conflict. It's enough for us to understand the conflict is there. But my question to Toastmaster Minh Hiền is that how to make it better. And I have two humble suggestions to Toastmaster Minh Hiền. The first one is that I feel that in the story there were a lot of technical information, and at the end we will have the information about her feeling that she felt frustrated about that. And my suggestion is that if the conflict is described vividly with the emotional peaks where the tension is at its highest peak, so it not only helps the audience to understand the conflict but also to feel the conflict with the speaker. And why is it important? Because no pain, no gain. If the audience don't feel the pain of the conflict, they don't gain the value of the lesson. And my second suggestion is that I feel that the transition between the frustration to the lesson a bit fast. And we missed the aha moment, the moment of shift, where we learn the lesson, where we shift our thinking about conflict. And having this moment is really important because the message alone is the information. But if the message is added with the strong emotion of the conflict, it becomes long-term memory. The message becomes unforgettable. So, in conclusion, the The message that Toastmaster Minh Hiền bring to us today is beautiful and timeless. That when we face conflict, let's remember Toastmaster Minh Hiền message. Deep listening. We listen not only to reply, but to understand. And when we listen deeply, we can turn the conflict into connection and collaboration. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you, TM4, for your clear and balanced evaluation. And I'm sure the speaker has gained the valuable insights. So let's welcome our four evaluator, TM Uyên Nguyễn.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today, I had the pleasure of listening to TM Hoàng Thảo deliver her very first speech in Toastmaster, the Icebreaker, titled Between Cries and Dream. First of all, congratulations, Hoàng Thảo, for completing this big step. You have shown us not only your courage, but also your creativity. What I loved about your speech is your voice. Your voice was beautiful. At one point, you even sang the song. That moment was touching and memorable. It connects with the audience on a deep emotion level. And the second thing is your facial expressions and hand gestures. They were natural and expressive. They brought your story to life and helped us feel what you felt. These are powerful tools, and you use them very well. What you could improve further? I would like to challenge you in the next speeches to stand up when you deliver your talk. Why? Because when you stand, your whole body becomes part of your message. Before you speak, your body speaks first. It allows us to see your posture, your energy, and your full range of body language. This adds dynamism and impact to your delivery. Also, when you stand, your energy naturally rise. For example, if you look at speaker 1 and speaker 2 early today, you could notice how their physical present feel the state. I believe you have the same potential. Standing up will amplify your voice and your gesture and your confidence. In conclusion, TM Hoàng Thảo, you already have the voice, the expression, and the heart of a speaker with a little more stage presence. By standing tall and letting your energy flow, you will captivate your audience even more. Congratulations again on your icebreaker. I look forward to hearing more of your stories and dreams in the speech to come. Thank you, and back to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, TM Uyên Nguyễn, for your encouraging and practical evaluation. Now let's listen to our fifth evaluator, TM Hiếu Phùng.
Thank you, Theody. And I would love to congratulate our director who gave us a very inspirational speech to praise our whole sales team. It gave me a feeling that each and every one members of ETTC has become a very excellent sales leaders so that we can all share and contribute to the club's success until today. So in order to give the evaluation fully for our Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, I will break it down into two sessions. The first part is what Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn did well in her speech and what she could improve better. Firstly, she gave us a very solemn and respectful manner. You look at her outfit. We was stunned by the time she appeared on the stage. And with a very calm and peaceful voice, she guided us through the challenges and also the achievements and the lesson we learned from our whole sales team. She also created a specific context that the team, even though they did not achieve the target, but they are praised. They are still praised because of the commitment and the teamwork that they put through this whole year. So now, with all of that restraint she already had, what she could improve in her next phrasing, because she's now taking a new leadership role, not just in Toastmaster, but in her real life as well. So besides a respectful atmosphere, she may spice up the atmosphere a little bit by raising her voice up and using a little bit of the energetic voice so that we can feel the energy and we can feel the joyful and the proud that she felt for the team. Secondly, it is recommended that when you praise someone, bring out the best moment you had with that person. So I wish to see Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn can mention a specific time that the team pulls themselves through. For example, maybe the deadline has been closed, but the team are still eager to ask for 3 more days so that they can close the big deal. That would have us imagine how much the team has put their effort into their job. And with that, Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn can develop her traits as a leader with great observation and compassion with the team to lead us to a higher achievement. Back to you, our TOD.
Thank you, TM Hiếu Phùng, for wrapping up the evaluation section with such a detailed comments. And please give a big round of applause to all of our evaluators for their contributions today. And now let's invite our timer to give us the timing report for our evaluations. Sorry, evaluator.
Peacefully, I would like to give a timer report. With the prepared speed, all speakers are qualified for vote. And with evaluation section, only Toastmaster Hằng Nguyệt and Toastmaster Thiết Vũ are not qualified for vote. With Toastmaster Hằng Nguyệt, her performance is 5 minutes and 35 seconds, and Toastmaster Thiết Vũ performance is 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, timer. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to cast for your votes. So please vote the speaker and the best evaluator.
Okay, so everyone, we will close the vote for speaker. Okay, said. And now please vote for the best evaluator. All right, we will close the vote in 5 more seconds. Okay. Yes, thank you. And back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah, so now please welcome the grammarian report from Toastmaster Hinvor.
Yeah, it's me again. Now it's time for grammarian report. First, I would like to comment some outstanding uses of language I heard today. Today is a festival. It's a fest for our years because the speakers, the evaluators, they are so brilliant and excellent. I am so enjoyable about our meeting today. Firstly, let me comment some outstanding uses of language I heard today. The positive language use I heard that about now let me share the screen. I take note someone. Dukin said that give all you can and devote your time to help others. And he used a lot of beautiful phrases in his speech. About T.M. Lynchon. He used lots of beautiful metaphors in his speeches. For example, the car's kiss, the converse word, or the wheels and the word divorce. Or another phrase is like, they did not just move my car for a few inches. They moved my heart. Or they use some phrases about a grammarian so good, like we look like we're lifting or losers, or I learned a lot from you. About Tian Minghian, I took note on the paper, so I couldn't show you the slide. Tian Minghian, he used some useful phrases like I was speechless and never doing overtime, even when his results were low. And about Tian Huang Tao, this is the first time she's on the stage of our online Toastmaster meeting, but she did a good job, and I'm so impressed about her speeches. Her topic is between Christ and dreams. And he's talk about a woman stay at home when upbring the son. And the woman always wants to do everything that makes her life become harder. She said that, and she says, my only happy moms can raise happy children. It's so touched. Everybody here, especially the woman and the mother, can feel about this. This sense is so touched. I love it. And about TM Nguyen, unity is strength, is her message, and I love it. And we said every victory came from a relevant context. It drives the whole company forward. The unity creates momentum that we all share. I love it, and together we can get more than we could. All right. The message inspires me a lot, and I think that everybody can feel the strength of your speech. And that's about the your strength and your beautiful uses in language. About there was a few mirror areas for improvement. And for instance, Tian Minhyun, she says, so you can't amate, and you use ed after the words amate, and it means that it is unexacted, but amazed here after the modal verbs is we can use is amazed, not amazed. And she confused between the word of you use the word to be like word and worse, and I confused that when you use, then I will type on the chat book, type on the word and words. You should say words, not word. He was, I was, not he were, and I were. Okay. For example, to use when I were able to dip, especially we can use it when I was able to blah blah blah. We use words. Okay, thank you. And about the words heroes today, I'm sorry about I can not listen to about someone use before. Maybe this not test not match into your topic today, and I hope that from the time to the end of our meeting, someone can use the words peaceful and be a lot. And that's all my report, grammarian support today. Thanks for listening, and back to you, our TLD.
Thank you so much for your detailed report, TM Hinvor. So we move to the next part. Please welcome TM Ngọc Ánh with the account report.
Good morning, everyone, and I hope that you have a peaceful morning listening to the speakers and evaluators. About me, I don't think that I'm having a peaceful morning because I'm really focusing, listening everyone to count the filler words are here and write down the number right after I hear the words. So as you can see on the screen, Thằng Nguyễn, you use a lot of art in your sentences while you are brainstorming what you want to say. And everybody else, you also use some filler words and redundancy languages here, and you can see on the screen. The only one person that used the word so one time is Tian Hiểu Phụng, and he didn't use any in his speech. And Tian Uyên only 2 times he said ah. Yes, and I'm sorry everyone because of my incident, so I joined the meeting late. I didn't hear the part of the speaker, so I couldn't give you my report on your counter. Thank you, everyone. And back to you, TOD.
Thank you, TM Ngọc Ánh, with your report. Last but not least, please welcome our general evaluation TM Annie for today.
Yeah, thank you, our Toastmaster today. Hello, everyone, and good morning from Vietnam. And today's meeting was truly special. We have 5 speakers and 5 evaluators, each with a unique style and color. And together we create such a rich learning experience for all of us. This is exactly what Toastmaster is about, learning from one another, growing together, and being inspired to improve. I also want to recognize the spirit of our members today. Everyone came on time, everyone stayed focused, and our guest was wonderful. You bring new energy to our club, and thank you for being here. And to our Toastmaster of the day, this was your very first time in this role, and you did fantastic job. Congratulations. And of course, there's always areas we can improve. For example, we have a missing roles today, like networking master, and they are not announced in advance. But what impressed me was how quickly our members stepped up to fill those gaps. That shows teamwork, the true Toastmaster spirit. Overall, it was a success meeting and full of learning and inspiration meeting. And Toastmaster and guests, every time we step onto this stage, we move on close to becoming to speaker and leader we dream to be. So let's keep showing up, keep supporting one another, and keep growing together. And English teacher Toastmaster is exactly the place for that. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster the day.
Thank you so much, DM Annie. And the last one, I'd love to welcome DM Bin Fang for the closing session today.
Yes, thank you, our Toastmaster of the day. So everyone, now we come to one of the most exciting moments of every Toastmaster meeting. That is the awards ceremony. Just like runners in a marathon, every speaker, every evaluator, and participant today has shown their courage and dedication. But in every race, we also have those who cross the finish line first with excellence. And I would like to share my screen. Yes. First, let me congratulate our best prepared speaker today, and that goes to Toastmaster Hoàng Thảo. Welcome on stage, Toastmaster Hoàng Thảo. Hello.
Hello. Yes, I'm so surprised. Thank you, everyone, for choosing me. I'm a lucky person today. The first chance that I can have chance to meet with many excellent speaker. Yes, this is my lucky, and I believe that I will have amazing journeys with Toastmaster. Thank you so much.
Yes, I believe that yeah, Toastmaster Hoàng Thảo is a very potential speaker. I think that today you share a story, a message, and that keep in mind with everyone. So that's why you win. Yeah. And next, and I also have a reward to congratulate our Toastmaster Hoàng Thảo for completing her icebreaker speech. Yes, I hope that next time you may fulfill your Toastmaster journey with a lot more congratulations and awards. Yeah. And now let's go to the best evaluator. Yeah, congratulate Toastmaster Hiếu Phùng for being the best evaluator today. Okay, so how do you feel? It's not the first time becoming the best evaluator, right?
I'm not sure. I lost counting already. Kidding. No, it's my pleasure to give evaluation to such a wonderful speech from Toastmaster Thủy Nguyễn, and I hope that I can still keep receiving this one for other categories as well. Thank you.
Yes. So everyone, let's give a big A big round of applause to all of our winners. And remember that every step you take in Toastmasters is step forward in your marathon of growth. So whether you received an award or not, today you have run another meaningful lap in your personal journey. Yeah. And dear guests and Toastmasters, as we reach the finish line of today's meeting, let's take a moment to reflect. I think that our life and our journey is just like a marathon. It's not about how fast we run, but how steady we are. And today we witnessed inspiring speeches and thoughtful evaluations, and all proof that we are running this marathon together. I want to thank all our role players, our speakers, evaluators, and especially our guests for joining us this morning. Without you, the marathon wouldn't be as meaningful. And let's carry this energy into your new week. Run at your own pace, but never stop moving forward. So with that, I officially declare today's our meeting adjourned, and see you at our next Sunday, 6 a.m. Yes. So thank you, everybody.
Should we
And
have
goodbye.
Mr. Landon give his opinions about how we're doing?
Yes.
Certainly, I would love to. I don't know how you all are feeling over there, but right now, finally, I'm seeing darkness outside, but I feel that peacefulness within me. I have to throw that word in. And you all are doing such an amazing job. And once again, I congratulate you for running such a smooth meeting. And I have never been to a club that has 5 speeches. And you all done so well transitioning from one speech to another. And even not just only the evaluators, the people who are taking detailed grammarian ums and ahs and all that, great job, and keep up the great work. And I hope that what, and I told Hill too, I said, my goal is to see us Vietnamese on that world stage together one day. And I can see the potential already. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And good night. Goodbye.
Have a good night,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
I mean, good morning over there, everyone.
Goodbye. Have a great
Have a good
Monday,
day.
everyone.
before we say
Yes.
goodbye,
Happy Independence
be-
Day.
before we say goodbye, I would love to ask Miss President and the team, do you know about the new update yet?
New update.
New update.
Yes,
No.
about the new member fee. Did you know about that yet?
Yes.
No.
Okay, you all know about that. So because starting
Because I designed
October,
the
the new
poster.
member
Yes.
fee will increase from 20 to 25. So if you want to like invite any guest, now it's the best time for them to become a Toastmasters. All right.
Before we will raise the fee.
Yeah, before we raise.
Nhanh không là tăng phí.
Yeah,
It
Chắc
says
chắn là
invite anyone that you know who gonna need Toastmaster. Invite
But
them.
the fee for new Toastmaster to buy a pathway, if
Hmm?
you want to buy more paths.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the same, the same. Only new member fee. Only new member fee. That's a one-time
Chỉ
payment.
joining lần
Yeah.
đầu thôi.
À,
Còn pathway vẫn là
Quên nói tiếng Việt
với
đi.
cả
Đúng
20
rồi.
hả?
Lúc mà tham gia lần đầu á, 20 đô đầu
Thì
tiên khi mà mình tham
ok.
gia Toastmaster là qua tháng 10 sẽ tăng lên 25 nha cả nhà.
Hôm sau mình có
Đấy,
tham
cho
gia đâu.
nên là P Toastmaster Club hay là gì đó. Bên ESO còn mở thêm club nào không chị? Làm nốt đi. Save up to $100. You know?
AIYC Toastmaster Club.
Trời ơi, mà nhân công ty em mới có 3 nhân viên thôi. Không biết Tractor Club kiểu gì.
Đi zone Toastmaster Club kìa.
Annie Uyên.
À, em thấy có chương trình Be a Guiding Star đúng không? Guiding Star Toastmaster Club. Hợp lý liền.
Hiếu ơi, Hiếu kể chuyện đi Mỹ đi.